As we woke and showered, we started to notice we were moving rather slow and could hear the thrusters on as we were pulling a little bit sideways against the wind in Roatan, Honduras.
We're going to show you proof that we're on a cruise. Show them.
Wait, I'm going to show you toward the cabin or out the side?
Look out the side. Like, look how far down that is.
What floor are we on again? Do you remember?
13.
Right. But look, we can see this little boat out here. Look.
So it was definitely cool to kind of see this this land mass here. I couldn't quite tell if we were in a cove at this point. We were on the starboard side of the ship, the right-hand side, and we could see the back end kind of toward land. I was assuming that we were trying to turn around and maybe anchor and tender in, but yeah, it was. He was definitely moving it around quite a bit. You could see the thrusters come on and go in different directions a couple of times. You can kind of feel the ship shudder a little bit as those things would, begin churning up the water pretty significantly. We'd move forward just a little bit, but it was windy. I've got the volume down so you don't hear all the hissing of the wind, but it was rather strong. And then I caught it here in just a second. The bow thrusters came on again.
You want to change directions? Bow thrusters come on, man. Clearly some strong bow thruster. Oh, it's not a bow thruster. It's just complete turnable props, I think.
Off the side of the ship on the pier, we could see some locals welcoming us to Honduras. We decided we would go ahead and go and do a little bit of snorkeling and swimming. We didn't do an excursion. We were just going to walk down to a beach.
Hey guys, and welcome back to McKinley's channel. I just ate a whole apple. It was delicious. We're going on a snorkeling trip. Yeah, so we're going on a snorkeling trip. And I have my snorkel right here. And even my mask. But we don't know if we can swim yet. But I also have on my bathing suit cover-up. We're going!
So we found a cool little restaurant to go ahead and grab a bite to eat and a couple of beverages to keep cool and a place to stamp our passports.
Hey, you two.
We mainly got waters and soft drinks to have, but we did also get this one amazing pineapple cocktail, which was delicious. After our excursion, we went back on the boat and we watched one of these fun little game shows here called Complete Opposites between two families. These things were always entertaining, and when we didn't have something specific to do, we tended to hang out here.
Rosalina, what's your name? Who are those beautiful people around you? And where are you from?
We're from Naples. This is Fred, my husband, Benny, Haley, and my name is Steve.
Here we go. Make some noise for the family for everyone. You boss. Explain for these beautiful girls. Where are you from and what's your name?
Yes, 24 from Maryland. I'm from there. I'm going to Brooklyn, East Brook. I'm going to Victoria, and Sister Lily.
Here we go. Make some noise for the orange.
And with that, day 3 comes to an end and we start tomorrow fresh. So in the morning of the day 4, we could again hear the bow thrusters coming on. You come out on the balcony, which is great, having a balcony room just to be able to come out and do this. You can certainly see some mud and whatnot getting sort of spun up. And then again, you'd hear the rumble of the ship a little bit as the forward props would speed up. And they are amazing. They call these things Aussie pods. I actually went to a demonstration where they showed all the mechanical sides of the ship. So this thing has essentially 4 or 6, I can't remember how many of these Aussie pods. And think of them as independent motor units that can rotate 360 degrees. So I mentioned before this was a bow thruster. It actually isn't. It's just, it just happens to be pointing 90 degrees out the side as they begin to apply thrust to move the ship in any which direction they need to. Really is truly amazing. The technology on these ships is just phenomenal, quite frankly. But I was trying to figure out what he was doing. Again, they're moving around a lot, but they're doing this without tugs, and they're getting themselves to where they need to be, in this case against a dock.
There's piloting your boat like the average captain. And then there is, we're going to back down this channel in a boat that's like 1,300 feet long or some crazy number. Holy Hannah. It's skilled damn captains for sure.
I know, but since of the way
There's a buoy.
he's turning,
There's a buoy. He's just backing his way down here.
because of the way he's turning, he's also turning up a lot of sand, as you can see.
Yep, must not be that deep out there, huh?
I know.
And there's that wild, look at that little puddle that's coming right up from the bottom like
I
that.
know. It's beautiful. But yeah, come this. That's because that's the way he's turning.
Yep, but he's backing down a channel.
I know.
Like red buoy on the left, green on the right. He's backing our way in here.
Yeah.
And after some amazing navigation and piloting, we are in Harvest Cay, Belize. We go off the ship, we explore the whole area, and we'll show you some of the video and footage from that as well. We took a golf cart down the dock to land. It was about a mile from where the ship parked. And then we wandered through this amazing bird sanctuary. And sorry, I didn't take a lot of pictures. We were trying to live in the moment a little more than usual. It was really cool with some parrots and whatnot.
Hi from Belize. We're in Belize.
Costa Maya, Belize? No, where are we? Harvest Cay, Belize.
Yeah.
What are we about to do?
We're gonna go swimming.
Snorkeling, maybe?
Both.
Yeah.
I think called swimming opposed to snorkeling.
Well, swimming is just swimming on the water. Snorkeling is when you're going underneath with that breathing thing, that tube.
Ah.
What she's talking about. Right out there.
Swabby, Whitney, and I went swimming at the beach for a while Chaz and Deb went back to the ship, and they're riding back now. Back on the ship, Deb was doing crazy golf. Here's Deb with one bad knee trying to stand on her not-so-great knee and hit one-legged.
Oh! Almost. Yeah! All right. Yeah!
All right, that's one bad. Next one.
Yeah!
All right, Debbie got 2 points. Yep.
While Debbie, a.k.a. Tiger Woods, was busy playing golf, Swabby, Whitney, and I were on our way back to the ship. We did decide to go ahead and take the golf cart back as well, and the little ride down the dock was really pretty nice, actually. It was a bit of a distance, and the interesting thing is we did this trip in July, just a couple of months before Deb had her knee replacement surgery, so she was not doing great for walking extended distances. I'm talking about what she's not willing to do. Heck, I was perfectly willing to ride on a cart and take this walk away from me and just enjoy the trip. It was pretty darn warm too, but this was a great way to get from the boat out to land and vice versa. What's kind of cool is you can look out the side here and see these paintings on the side of the ship. I think it's somebody does a lot of the fishing shirts and whatnot. Really kind of cool. But the Norwegian Cruise Line and Norwegian Escape. So Guy Harvey, that's the name. And he does all the paintings on these ships, which is pretty neat. After another great dinner, we woke up on day 5, and we could tell we were not moving all that quick. It was kind of interesting. It looked like they were appearing to dock, We attempted it a couple of different times and really weren't able to get in the spot we needed to due to the wind. They did make an announcement that they were going to give up at that point in time and circle around and try it again. But if you look out here, this is Costa Maya, Mexico, and we were getting ready to dock. You can see that sailboat up on shore here, so this has had storms here before. But if you look out here, when we pan over to this other ship, you'll notice there's a dock aiming from the side of that ship kind of toward our ship. And we were attempting to back in with the starboard side up against that dock right there. So our back end of the boat would be right there by that boat's bow. And he attempted it a couple of different times, and it was interesting. You could see out the window he was really, really close to the concrete pylons, and then he pulled out and went forward. I'm assuming that the idea was to go ahead and give way to this Royal Caribbean ship who was probably trying to get into the same port. We ended up going around and probably getting in 45 minutes to an hour and a half later or so. We'll pick this up tomorrow's video.